Welcome back, everybody. The NXL Windy City Major here at beautiful Gaelic Park outside Chicago, Illinois. I am Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by the man Jay Frey himself from Blast Camp. How you doing, bud?
Doing great. We got great weather out here. Glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I love doing this, commentating, and yeah, we should have a great set coming up here.
Yeah, man, dude, I love having you in here. It is going to be a great set. So our afternoon bracket here kicks off with CEP versus Colorado Blitz and Royal City Seadogs versus Veteran Militia. So Veteran Militia having a real rough day, right? Yesterday getting mercy ruled both games. So they have to have any chance at all. They have to come out and win these next two games really big. But again, Royal City Seadogs, CEP, Colorado Blitz, all sitting on the cusp right now, still in contention to try to make Sunday. But again, these are our important games coming out right now. How's Blast Camp doing?
We're doing pretty good so far. We're 2-0. Our first match today is going to be against Veteran Militia, so looking to do a little bit of scouting while I'm out here. But we got a big match coming up against A-Team last set of the day, so should be a good one. Hopefully we got some sunlight left. But yeah, and
we're
feeling good.
Good. That's great to hear. And I love the new jerseys, man. And you guys were nice enough to hook me up with a Blast Camp jersey. So what was the inspiration behind the new jerseys?
Well, a couple years ago, we did some sort of creamsicle with like the white and the orange.
I remember those.
Thought it was a cool concept, so we thought we'd bring that back. We always do two designs throughout the season, so going into our hometown event, we wanted to do something good and something creative, and that's what we pulled out. So
that's awesome. And speaking of jerseys, you can see behind us Team USA jerseys and swag shirts for sale. Go to teamusapaintball.com. You can also hit up BKI and Boston Paintball. They are very close to the USA Paintball situation. So yeah, you want to show support for USA Paintball, hit those up. That being said, CEP and Colorado Blitz taking the field. Colorado Blitz is going to be in the predominantly white jerseys with a little bit of blue on the shoulders, very hockey-esque inspired. CEP switching to their Saturday jerseys, which is a blue and gray CEP on the chest there. So Colorado Blitz is primarily wearing a bunch of JT Pro Flexes, and on the other hand, CEP is going to be wearing the Bunker King Command. So breakout right here, as you can see right now on the screen. Oh, almost a bad breakout for CEP, but he jumps and comes back, so great job there.
Royal City Seadogs, or no,
Colorado Blitz.
My bad. Makes the snake here. He's taking his hopper off. We'll see what goes down here. He broke some paint in his loader.
Yeah, last thing he wants, first point of the day, have a little hopper surgery. Colorado Blitz does lose one off the break, though, so it is 5-on-4 right now in favor of CEP.
Yeah, he's trying to get his loader up here. They filter up into that snake side tower. The Colorado Blitz now has the cross, as their snake player has their hopper on. He's going into the snake 2 here. CEP does have that Dorito side tower looking at him on the cross.
Yeah, I think that's Carrera there in the snake.
Going up to the 50 now.
Yes, creeping into the 50. Carrera for Colorado Blitz. Head checking through, trying to see what those shots are. No pressure coming in at all. And this is a dangerous spot right here, because if he can wrap and get these inside shots, we've seen a ton of backs and pod packs being blown up by these 50 snake players out here.
Look for him to shoot this tower right here. The snake side can is not looking at him, so he has a free shot to wrap. He misses his first engagement.
Yep, so ref running in. Minor penalty assessed on CEP. That's going to pull out Evan Manners from the back center. Huge loss for CEP, as he has been an absolute force for them over the last two events.
Yeah, Colorado Blitz filtering down the snake. They go up to the Dorito side wedge to lock down the snake side.
You got to
be
careful.
Player
now
gets shot in the head here.
Did it bounce? Oh, no, it did hit him. So, yeah, quite a shot there from the CEP player across field, peels off his hopper and bounces him in the head. So great job. Oh, but CEP losing a player out of that center. As here comes, I believe, Scordo. Is this Scordo coming through the middle here?
As he closes out, shoots the Dorito 2.
So might be Most Marcel coming through the center, number 12 there. Great job by Marcel to close that game out. Colorado Blitz did get a little bit of a tiny bit of an advantage there at that penalty on CEP side, but they were so far up the field that they were able to kind of capitalize on that right away.
Yeah, and that's something that we're seeing out here is if you're playing on this field, you better be playing clean because the refs are ready. and we're hearing he was shot in the elbow. That's going to be a minor penalty.
Yeah, the ultimate letting us know that was the kill right there was on the elbow, is what did him in. So, again, Colorado Blitz looking good out here. Now, Colorado Blitz yesterday, I mean, they had a couple nail biters. Hopefully they can pull out these two matches to move on, as they did face you all in the finals in Philly.
Yep. Yeah, looking to make it back to the finals. They're starting off strong with that first point right there. We'll see if they can continue that into that match. As right now, we have veteran Militia going against the Royal City Seadogs.
Yeah, the Colorado Blitz went 0-1-1 yesterday, so 2 wins here could project them into that top spot, or into the contention to go in. So also in this set, you can see here Royal City Seadogs versus veteran Militia. Veteran Militia player, getting shot in the top of his hopper on the dive, and unfortunately loses it. 2 more bodies coming off. So it is a 2-on-5 right now with Royal City Seadogs in the driver's seat, moving up the center of the field, trying to get into that 50. As they do, they work their way into the 50 snake. He's going to go ahead and wrap and go. They do peel off another veteran Militia player. One veteran Militia player left. Is he trying to make it? Oh, and unfortunately he gets caught on the move. So tough loss there for veteran Militia in that point. Again, looks like first point gun problems for everybody here so far.
Yeah, it looked like the God insert broke his loader and got shot, so that's just not a rough start. Look at the ref handing him the top of his loader. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
You're going to need that, sir.
So, again, kind of the way things sit right now. Veteran Militia, a real big points deficit right now. They do have a chance if they win both these games big, potentially making it in, but that would mean that A-Team and Blast Camp have to lose big in order for Veteran Militia to make it in. So,
yeah. Royal City Seadogs, I did think, although they went 0-2 yesterday, they did give both of us and A-Team a good look yesterday. They went down a couple points in the A-Team match. They fought back using, I think, what caught us off guard was that double in that can on the snake side, shooting back, clipping our back guys, and that's exactly how they came back against A-Team. So if they can win big today, they might be able to squeak through as well.
Yeah.
So.
It's all going to come down to that Padres and you and A-Team. So if you guys all kind of slip one today, it becomes a very close race.
Yeah.
But as good as you guys have looked out here, you did have a close one, like you said, against the Seadogs, but you hear some sideline calls here happening. Colorado Blitz up by 1, 13 minutes left to go on CEP. On your screen right now, as you can see, Colorado Blitz, Carrera getting right into the snake, going past snake 1, all the way into snake 2. He's going to check his hopper real quick. All right, good. No hit there. So as he gets through, Colorado Blitz does lose a player, though, out their Dorito side.
And CEP here going short on the snake side. They do get a kill. They do not have the field advantage as Colorado Blitz is in the snake here.
Oh, my, what a kill by Carrera in number 5 here in the snake. He just destroyed that stand-up tower player on the snake side. Now, good tactical retreat here by Colin Cherry to get back into the back center. They understand that there's a player in the 50. And really right now, the 50 snake player just has to go to sleep a little bit. Just draw those guns, let your Dorito side work. If I was Carrera right now, I'd be letting all my guys know, hey, they're on me.
Yeah, especially because he has that Dorito side tower on the cross. So anyone that's going to fill out to come and get him is going to get shot by that tower. They also have the Dorito one inside. As the CEP player is just trying to contain this 50 snake on the outside. Carrero's not doing anything, just looking on the inside, trying to shoot that D1. It's a very small shot, though.
If you're just now tuning in, we have a whole afternoon of great semi-pro action here. If you're watching live on Facebook, leave a comment down below. Let us know who you think is going to win, who your favorite player is, as we get into a whole afternoon of amazing games. My guest here, Jackson Frey, will be playing with Blast Camp later on today. So, again, appreciate him coming in the booth with me as we're into this game, this close game right now between CEP and Colorado Blitz.
As the CEP player makes a move into the snake, but they lose 2 on the Dorito side. So it looks like they only have 2 players left for CEP.
Snake battle developing right now. Oh, my goodness. What
Great
a shot. What a snapshot. So, I mean, right now, Carrera is really, kind of standout player for Colorado Blitz on the snake side, looking extremely dominant now. He did get suspended for a game on Friday.
Really?
His gun got taken, and he was suspended. Something had happened, so they pulled his player card. He was suspended for the rest of the game. Obviously, now able to play. It was the first game.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know 100% what happened, but yeah, it was kind of a crazy. Ref runs in, grabs his gun, and the next thing you know, they got his player card.
You know, I've seen a couple guns being taken from people this weekend. Jeff Whitner during our game, I was podding up, and I just see his gun getting ran away by with a ref. So
yeah, so that situation there, his board was actually malfunctioning, and like when the ref would turn it on and turn the gun back off, it was like you turn it on, it's on NXL, and then as he's shooting, it changes to Millennium, and then we'd go back to NXL and go back to Millennium. It was definitely a board issue.
Yeah, wow.
So they got that all worked out. He did play, I believe, the remainder of the match not with that marker, and I believe it was checked after during their second game, so he should be good to go on that.
There we go.
Seadogs and Veteran Militia. Seadogs breaking out right now in the gray and light blue jerseys. Oh, they get a good shot by Veteran Militia off the break, so great lane shooting there as Veteran Militia stays kind of back 5 right now.
We've got a 5-on-4 here in favor of Veterans Militia.
5-on-3 as they shoot another player. So good job by Veteran Militia here, keying up their lanes. Definitely see some improvement from yesterday on their lane shooting. So they get a player into the snake. They get a big move all the way up the center. Great job by the Veteran Militia player. Oh, did they take another one? They take another one with them too. 5-on-2 right now. Veteran Militia getting ready to storm down the field on that Dorito side. Now, Seadogs, no slouches here. Playing in hard conditions in Canada, they are crossing up right now, trying to get a quick kill to try to get their bodies even up as possible. But
yep, it is just the home and the Dorito 1 crossed up. The snake player for Veterans Militia has this entire side. As they filter out on the Dorito side, we've got the Veterans Militia middle player hunting through those mini bricks in the middle.
Staying real low. Very impressive movement there by the Veteran Militia center player, just crouching down, staying low. I think that's Mr. Pink Pants. Nope, it's not.
Nope.
I thought it was. So
he's looking to go to their side.
Got to be careful. Don't get caught on the cross. He's going to get it. You better be. Oh, does he make? He does. He makes it clean. So the Seadogs player, lucky he didn't get a penalty there. Shoot his foot. There we go. There we go. Great job there. Great close by Veteran Militia.
Looking strong.
Yeah, 4 bodies up. Way to make the adjustments. You just talk it out real quick. Check each other. No dirty hangs. So the one thing I love about the Veteran Militia, you can definitely see the improvement from day 1 to day 2 here. One of the newer, younger, less experienced semi-pro teams, but they came back a couple points yesterday. I think they scored, they got mercy yesterday, but they talked about today coming back a few points, not getting down in the pits. They looked very dejected yesterday coming off of that last mercy rule. So good job by them. So how do you feel about this? So I've seen a couple teams do this so far where their players will start walking off the field before the buzzers hit. And we've seen this hurt a team earlier, as I believe it was the TCP machine game, where if the player had not walked off the field and stayed on, when they pulled the penalty, instead of it being a swing point, it would have just been a dead field.
Yeah. I don't fully understand it. I think you want as many live bodies alive as possible. I don't know. I could be off on that strategy, but yes, and you can see the refs as soon as they walk out of bounds, they call them out because you're out, As soon as you walk out of bounds, you're a dead player. So if that player is hit that hits the buzzer, you're not getting those live bodies, so you're going to have a swing point.
Jay Ferry, I trust the strategy. You're one of the most dominant semi-pro players in the division, so if you think it's probably not a good idea, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to try it one time. We'll see.
Yeah. Let's just say we did actually not do it. How about that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So coming up right now, so Colorado Blitz looking very dominant over CEP right now. CEP has to kind of mount some kind of offense. They do have a really good aggressive attack with the snake. They just haven't pushed it as much. I heard the snake was very hard to make on this layout.
Yeah, and the weird thing is Colorado Blitz has made it to the snake 2 times in a row, so they either have to match it or they have to put some extra guns on it to make sure he doesn't make it in there. It does look like he's going to run again.
Oh, that Colorado Blitz
he goes and he gets
left
shot.
Early.
So look at that. They shoot the snake player and they go and look at now they're in the 50 snake with an advantage on this side.
Great job. Great lanes there. So 5-on-4 right now as CEP does shoot out Colorado Blitz snake player Carrera, who's doing a ton of damage for them.
Blitz is getting all the way down into that Dorito 4, though, and they're in the Dorito side wedge to lock off this 50 snake. The 50 snake can wrap since there is nobody in the can, but if he pops up on the inside, that Dorito side wedge is going to nick him right in the pack.
Yeah, got to be careful.
Oh, a one-hander, just in case.
So making the move here. So exactly what we thought was going to happen. CEP pushing the pressure here, pushing the pace with a great snake player. Got to be careful. Doesn't quite see the tower, but I think the tower player knows he's there now. No, he doesn't, or else he wouldn't be hitting that blind shot. He's got to be careful. He's going to wrap, and he's going to absolutely destroy. Oh, and he does. He destroys his elbow and his gun. Good job. My number 37 here from CEP. Now he's trying to get the cross shot on the player in the Dorito. Got to be careful. No need to over-gun battle this situation.
Nope. You're on their side. You have this entire side. Just stay alive. Colorado Blitz is trying to turn the field. They are in the 50 Dorito and the Dorito side wing and the Dorito 1. So they have 3 players left alive.
So in this situation, what do? Do you hit the deck in this situation, crawl all the way down and try to get those crossfield shots?
If he was able to go low right here and go into their snake 1, he definitely could pop up. If he did that now, he could get surprised by that mini brick in the middle as Colorado Blitz is going to go into that mini brick. And he gets clipped from the Dorito side.
Colorado Blitz losing another player.
CEP now going to bunker out the Dorito. Good move on the highway. And then he's going to battle out with the Dorito 1.
1 player left alive in the Dorito 1. Staring down 3 CEP bodies. Oh, my goodness. And they give him a little extra love on the way out, double tapping him in the back of the head.
There we go. And that's a good comeback point there from CEP. They made some adjustments. They shot the snake off the break. They were able to make it into the snake, get some aggressions on this side. Now it's going to be a 1-point game.
Yeah, great job there. And we've seen a ton of this back and forth action all day long. If you missed any of the action from yesterday or this morning, you can go back on the NXL's Facebook page, facebook.com/NXL. And in the video section, you can actually watch all of yesterday morning and yesterday afternoon action, plus this morning as well. So make sure you're liking, sharing, leaving a comment, follow, subscribe to all the NXL social media channels to help grow the sport as we are out here on the NXL Premier Field, live and free all weekend long on NXL Live. Again, I'm Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Jackson Frey, standout star player in semi-pro and the main quarterback, for Blast Camp there. So really leader of that team. So
yesterday I was being a snake god a little bit, but
I seen that.
Today.
I seen that. That was nice to see you. I remember the point you had got in late into the snake, popped up and got yourself a 3-pack there. Shot the back center guy, shot the can guy, and shot cross.
Yeah, it was a good point.
Yeah, it was a good point.
And then I traded out in a 1v1, threw up a little bit, and then came back in the game. We don't have to talk about that, though. As we've got veteran militia here on the right-hand side.
Hey, you're the best of us. Hey, Thomas Spantoni throws up the first point of every single game. So,
oh, God.
Thomas, legend in the sport also. So veterans on the breakout here. Okay.
I thought he was going to throw a penalty. It looks like it. Losing 1 for Veterans Militia. Royal City Seadogs staying alive. 5-on-3. Seadogs up 5-on-3 now, going all the way into the 50 snake.
Wow.
Big bite.
Big bite, and it pays off as he gets all the way. That unfortunately, poor zone control there by the veteran militia player who did not watch that lane. So Seadogs now getting in the veteran militia side of the field. Got to be careful he doesn't realize how far the Seadogs player is. So Seadog, if he just wraps this right now, he's going to blow apart this guy's back.
Well, Veterans Militia is in the 50 Dorito over there. So it is a 5-on-3 actually.
So snake player for Royal City Seadogs as veteran militia lose their Dorito guy. So snake player over here for Royal City Seadogs is looking down 2 veteran militia bodies. He got someone behind him too. So we got veteran militia and the stand-up can. Oh, just gets peeled apart. And he's got another player. Oh, and he gets him too. So definitely a good point there. A dominant point for Seadogs. Kind of showing everybody that last point. A little bit of a fluke. But this is the time where veteran militia needs to come back and go back and forth with this team, because Seadogs they hang, right? They're a very good team. So if veteran militia can keep it close with Royal City Seadogs, definitely be quite a game here we have today. So again, if you're just now tuning in, thank you so much. Just want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors: ProShar, Planet Eclipse, GI Sports, HK Army, LoneWolfPaintball.com, Blast Camp, Sup Air, and DLX Lux Technologies, as they're providing a phenomenal experience out here for all of you to watch live and free. And again, thank you to all the audience and the viewers out here who are watching as well. We'll be reading comments and going through things all day long live. So go ahead and leave your comment down below on who you think is going to take this match between CEP and Colorado Blitz.
Yeah, and I think the big question at this point is, where is Colorado Blitz going to go off the break, right? So they went snake off the break the first 2 points, died that last point, and gave CEP the whole snake side. So where are they going to go? It looks like they have a different snake player in.
Yeah, right now, as you can see in the lineup, we'll see what Colorado Blitz does. You got Scordo in there, got White. Looks like
CEP doubling the back center and running and gunning to the God.
Wow, huge bite here. Inside out route for number 22 to get into the 50-yard line brick on the snake side, trying to shut off those crossfield Dorito moves.
That's a good play call, especially because they're probably shooting for the snake, right? They're probably shooting high. You go very, very up and over into that mini brick, or into the middle brick, and now he's just locking off the Dorito side. Yeah, Dorito 1, and for CEP is just looking inside.
8 minutes, 42 seconds left in this game. Colorado Blitz up by 1. It is a 5-on-5 breakout right now, as neither team has lost a body yet.
Yeah, no team in the snake here. CEP is the widest in this God bunker, and he's just hammering the bounce shot. I don't know if you've heard of this, but this is the bounce shot, and it's going to hit you in the pack from this God to God into the can. It's forcing him to just play inside, but he has to get as tight as possible because it's just coming in at an angle that you can't even play very loose.
Wow, yeah, that you can actually see the bounce shot ricocheting off that God bunker. So not hit him quite yet, but it's definitely getting close.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the paint splattering right on the inside of that bunker, too.
Yeah,
So, again, right now, no one dropped a body yet, so still 5-on-5. Definitely really good breakout. Both teams not want to make a mistake because, obviously want to win this game. It's Colorado Blitz and CEP's first match of the day, so they both need to come out 2-0.
The CEP losing their front Dorito player. Manners filling it quickly into the Dorito 1. The CEP makes it into the snake.
Oh,
that middle brick switches, though. He's going to catch him if he crawls up high here.
He's got to know that he's there. Oh, he sees the pot pack. Oh, and he gets him. Absolutely just peels his head off. What a shot by the Colorado Blitz player. Oh, and unfortunately, CEP's going to walk off the headache.
That's going to be a minor, too.
What's that?
I believe Colorado Blitz is going to minor over there.
Minor penalty on Colorado Blitz for a player hit on his hopper, it looks like. CEP does lose another player, though, so this is, oh, my goodness, right now.
It's a bold strategy playing that pin.
Yeah, I don't think he knew that player was there, so they do lose a body. He's going to turn around. He's going to peel another one off. Oh, great job.
But Manor streaking down the Dorito side.
Wow, so.
I believe he gets caught, though, by CJ Chamber. Colorado Blitz is going to take that point right there.
CBA number 22 absolutely doing work right now and that 50-yard line as he shoots down, gets the snake player for CEP, plays the pin, almost gets caught. Almost gets caught in the tower there. And what ends up happening is he plays the real tight on that little pin, and from there gets the shot, snaps inside, gets the shot on the tower, and then blows apart this guy in the 50. So CBA, what a game right there.
Yeah, that was a good move, a good game plan off the start, going to that brick and then switching at the perfect time when he knew that they were in the snake to get that kill.
Yeah.
And then finishing that out.
What a move there so far. Now, you guys have had quite a few shakeups in positions. I didn't see Soap playing the Doritos as much. I've seen Soap a little more on the snake side, seen you in the snake a little bit, seen the Papa and Eckert everywhere. So that just tells the depth and diversity you guys have in your roster. So you guys having pretty good success kind of switching people around?
Yeah, this layout really calls for it because if you're stagnant and you go to the same bunker every time, people are going to scout you, and that's really what we're trying to avoid here. Going to different spots, using different people in different positions, and really just being able to play paintball at the end of the day. No matter what position you're in, you can get the job done. So Veterans Militia here making the snake. He's either reaching for a pot or he's erasing a hit. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, good
the ref
for him.
Will catch it, though.
Yeah, little Jedi mind trick there. I'm definitely not hit there, ref. I'm definitely just wiping a pod. I'm definitely just grabbing a pod.
It does look like we have a 5-on-5 here, though.
Yeah,
Royal City Seadogs. And
commentator Curse from Old J Frey in the house.
That ref saw that cross field. That's a good call.
Yeah.
So 5-on-4 here in favor of the Seadogs.
Reffing staff we have out here, absolutely amazing.
5-on-3 now in favor of the Seadogs. 5-on-2 now in favor of the 5-on-1 now in favor of the Seadogs. 5-on-0 in favor of the Seadogs.
Again, that was a tough one. I mean, if I'm Veteran Militia's coach right now, I'm saying, hey, go back to the game plan, shoot the shots I told you to shoot. Because, I mean, the 1 point that Veteran Militia has won so far, pretty convincingly with the point. So,
yeah. And they made the snake on that one too, you know, whether he was hit or not, he made it in there. And then we had a 5-on-5 game, but then just dying out of spots. And if you make it wide on this field, you really got to value your body, you know. Making it to the snake is a big bite. So once you make it in there, don't take that first gunfight. Don't die out of your bunker. At least be taking a body with you or just stay alive. So
yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. How hard? So I've heard a ton of times that this field is extremely hard to make it out wide. So what makes this field so hard to get out wide on?
Well, I think on the snake side, particularly the Dorito side, it's not as rough. You can make the Dorito one, but the snake side, there's about 3 bunkers that can shoot a pretty big gap for the snake, whether it's before the Aztec or after the Aztec, right before the snake. And that is the Dorito can cross, the home. If you're back on the box, you can shoot that gap. And the snake can also go heads up and shoot that gap. So, and every bunker in the middle on the Dorito side, if you're looking cross, you have a really big gap if they stop at the God. So you're just pounding the outside there.
That's awesome.
But on the Dorito side, it's much less risky to get out there. As you'll see a lot of teams doubling up this can because you can go up there, double that up, and then filter out later. But
again, CBA with a huge move there.
But CEP gets a minor on the Dorito side. They make the 50 snake, though.
Blitz. Oh, my goodness, Blitz. There we go. He's going to just go get him all, but he's going to trade out. So the tower player there for CEP was able to get the shot on CBA as he came across. So no last-minute heroics in this point from CBA as Carrera gets into the snake from Colorado Blitz as well. Oldham moving up on that side. So, great pressure and push there from Colorado Blitz. I mean, making fast work here of CEP. Very, very untraditional here, or unconditional for CEP to be losing because, I mean, they're one of the more experienced, dominant teams out here and just not having a good game right now against Colorado Blitz.
Yeah, and it's rough. They've made the snake the past couple points. They're getting in there, but yeah, those penalties are just killing people out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough situation. I mean, especially right now, CEP, they come in, they look good. CEP always looks good at the start of the event, and then it's just, Saturday comes, they tend to have a little bit of issues. Happy to see they do have Colin Cherry back, so Colin Cherry wasn't with them in Philly. He's a huge weapon for them up the center, so, but unfortunately, a lot of teams know that, and they've been locking those guys down. So
Yeah, very much so.
So shots on the break right now. What are the shots kind of looking back towards the center right now? Are there any big shots center to center?
If you shoot back from the home, right back at the home, you've got a pretty big alleyway that you can hit anyone running up the middle. And if you're going out to the cans, you can definitely throw some quick shots back at your mirror, or your mirror across the way. So like snake can to Dorito can and Dorito can to snake can. So
huge bite here as Veteran Militia, I believe, is already in the 50-yard line. Dorito chopping bodies up from Seadogs. So great aggression there. And I love to see this. Teams that are a little less experienced, push them far and push them fast and hope that they get those kills.
Yep. So they're over here in the God heads up, and they've got that Dorito side tower watching the snake side for Veteran Militia.
So you can see the Veteran Militia player number 87 here, former Uprising player.
He is always in the 50 Dorito over there.
Always. I mean, phenomenal speed. I believe Air Force vet as well. So if you don't know Veteran Militia, they are all veterans of every branch of service coming together and the different programs. So you can see here the player here in the insert bunker to the snake, this little Aztec, he wants to go, but he's second guessing himself right now. He needs to communicate with his back player. Oh, there he goes. Great job getting in there. Got to stay low. Pod pack's a little high. Got to crawl in there. They don't know he's in there yet.
The snake can for the Seadogs does switch, so he's shooting right on the outside of the 50 snake here.
Yes, they definitely know he's there now as they're trying to get a shot. Now, Veteran Militia player doing a phenomenal job not hitting. As I say that, he hits the bunker. So he did a great job getting in there, not hitting the bunker, but now they know he's there.
Yep.
So they're going to call him. Now, right here, if you're a Veteran Militia player in the snake, he looks like he's trying to get that cross shot. Is it worth staying here, or is it worth kind of getting down and trying to go into their snake?
If he wants to battle that can, he can battle that can and then go into their snake. The problem here is there's not many inside shots, and then once you go into their snake, that mini W is right there, so there's even less inside shots. I think if he goes into their snake, he's really just got to wrap and go. He can definitely shoot that can and shoot that home once he gets into there.
Yeah, he's got to hit the deck, though. He has to crawl as low as possible. And so let's see if he can do it. Oh, they do lose a Dorito side player, so the better Militia player,
gets a minor.
He has to, and they get a minor penalty, too. So he has to hit the deck right now and crawl. So he sees the player coming on his side of the field. I think Seadogs has made it onto their side of the field.
Yeah, the 50 Snakes getting wild over here, trying to pop the top, get some shots.
Got to be careful.
The Seadogs fill out here on the snake side. Good fills into the god, and then they fill that can.
Oh, so Mr. Pink Pants taking a walk there from Veteran Militia. Great move out. He tried to make it, but unfortunately, they had that zone locked down.
We've got a middle move coming here.
Uh-oh, got to be careful. They don't. So if he wraps right now, he's gonna just. Oh wow, and just punishes. So unfortunate move there. If Veteran Militia player would have looked inside on that, they probably would have had a little bit of a trade there. But great move though, getting in there. Just they need to keep that up. They need to keep that aggression up. Getting the 50 Snake, getting into the 50 Dorito. So
yeah, great close out there for the Seadogs.
Yeah, great job. Great job at Veteran Militia, though, sticking in there, and great adjustment by the Seadogs. So, with that being said, we are going to go back into this match right now between CEP and Colorado Blitz. 4-1. So, semi-pro 5-point mercy rule. So we're getting close to that. So CEP has to put something together. 6 minutes, 11 seconds. Plenty of time to come back right now. So no hope is lost right now. CEP is definitely a rugged team. They could get dirty and get this worked out. So let's see what they do here.
If they can take some ground early and make it, that'll work out for them. Then it's just about staying alive.
Exactly. So on your screen right now, you see both teams lining up, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Would love to see CEP push the pressure here, get Colin Cherry up the center, get Evan Manners deep on the Dorito side, get some of their other stars working, but we'll see what the breakout's going to look like here. Wide shot breakout onto the field. You see Carrera getting straight into the corner there, locking that down. And Colorado Blitz is in a situation right now they really don't need to push too much. They can sit if they want to. They can burn as much time off the clock as they possibly can.
Yep. It looks like they bounced Colin Cherry in the middle, or he's coming to get a check. But the Dorito's dead as well. They make it into the snake.
So player does walk out. I don't think that's Colin. That's number 5 from CEP. Colin, I think, is 76 or 86. I'm pretty sure. But CEP, number 37 here, getting into the snake. CEP is going to try to get a shot cross field. He is tucked in quite a bit. He does not realize there's a player coming over at that snake side wing. Oh, but he does get caught on the move. Oh, so just throwing your body away there on that one, unfortunately. So,
and it's just, we got a guy in the snake corner here, the very small cake for Colorado Blitz. I believe they have another on the Dorito side. So we definitely have 3 left for CEP.
Yeah, Rebecca walking off right now.
I think it's just the corner here.
Yeah, Cheehan walking off. Oh, wow.
Cyclops.
So a tough one. So Cheehan walking off as well. Carrera kind of stuck there. He had to do something, right? Had to work his way out of it. So
yeah, that's a rough position to be in.
But great point for CEP clawing back here as it was 4-1. Now making it a 2-point match at 2-4 with 4 minutes. Roughly around 4 minutes left to go. Yep. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. So, Veteran Militia, Roll City Seadogs. A little more time left in this match. 6 minutes, 22 seconds. Veteran Militia down by 3. They kind of in the same situation as the previous match with CEP and Blitz. They have to make something happen here. They have to go up by 1 more point and or maybe maybe Roll City Seadogs starts putting the nail in the coffin on this one.
Yeah, and we're looking at a mercy rule. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. CEP on that one, they did go short, and they were able to make it out, get a couple kills, make it into the snake, and push it down their throats on this side. But we'll see what Veterans Militia is going to try and do. As they usually push the Dorito side, they're always in the 50 over there.
Yeah, is there any sort of like common thread you've seen so far with all these semi-pro teams?
Well, I think a lot of people are, definitely trying to hit these cross shots. A lot of people are playing it safe on the snake side. But the teams that are going to be able to make those risks and make those good play calls and strategically force the other team's guns into spots, those are going to be the teams that can really do whatever they want on this field.
Oh, wow. Great guns from Royal City Seadogs off the break as they do shoot a better Militia player going out. So it is a 5-on-4 in favor of Royal City Seadogs. Ref running in to check the 50-yard line, but he is clean. So look for this Royal City Seadogs. Looks like that's Welts. Looks like number 21 for Seadogs. Gotta try to make something happen.
Yeah, and he gets that kill on the snake side can. Veterans Militia now losing 3 bodies. Well, big move on the Dorito side for the Seadogs. He's going to come down here and shoot the God player. And it looks like they are going to go up by 4.
Yep, so nail 1 in. Veteran Militia better be careful, or nail 2 is going in the coffin. That'll be curtains for Veteran Militia, as if they lose this one, they go 0-3.
Yeah.
Essentially negating their chances to trying to go into Sunday, but not saying there's not a chance. There's definitely still a chance. Definitely still they could do it, but it's going to take a lot of will, a lot of comeback from them to try to get it done. So 5 minutes left in that match. You could score.
We've got a no point here, it looks like, actually. It looks like, he's asking for it. He's giving him the, come on.
Oh, man, it might be a turn of events here as we may have a dirty hang as the refs are watching. The Royal City Seadogs players are trying to sell it so hard right now. Like, no, ref, that's just rub. That's just, don't worry about that.
That's some rub.
Let's see what the refs, so if the refs give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, we'll see what they give here.
They're walking off calm, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it real quick. Thumbs up, so they are going to say it's rub. So... yeah, so if you see a bunch of different things going on in that situation, so we are good. So it is going to be a good point. Now, let's talk about some penalties real quick that you might see out here. So red penalty, that's a major. That's going to take you and 2 of your buddies out with you, right? And that's usually if you get shot in an obvious spot and you continue to shoot and play.
Yeah.
A minor is a yellow flag, and that just takes you and 1 other person out. And usually those are inobvious hits, something like a hopper or a pod pack. So those are the penalties that you may see all day long today. We've only seen a couple, so pretty good, clean play here as we get into the breakout for Colorado Blitz. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this match. Huge bite.
And they
into
take
the
that
50.
They take that brick again. It looks like he makes it, but they lose one of their back support players for Colorado Blitz.
So 5-on-4 right now in favor of CEP.
Both teams technically go short here on the snake side. Nobody's really attacking the snake, but Colorado Blitz has the advantage being in that brick. Looks like he's just locking down that Dorito side for CEP. Nobody's going to get past that Dorito 1.
The one thing that we have seen less and less out here is teams getting into the snake every single point.
Yep.
It's a lot of center push, a lot of Dorito side, and some delayed snake push.
Yep.
So
yeah, methodical players over here are going to win it, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Seeing the screen right now, the 4 CEP players there getting up to the center, really wanting to move and break things out. Now, I believe at CBA, again, he's been getting into the center quite often. He's looking across, trying to find that kill, not letting anybody move through the gap there. As you can see, there's a giant gap between those 2 40-yard line wedges on CEP side of the field. So let's see if they can stop it. But at a certain point here, you can only sit on a lane for so long before you have to start making something happen.
Yeah, there's a fine line, especially when you're down points, on when do I hold this gap and when do I try to go forward.
Oh, a CEP player moves into it and just gets chopped up, but he does trade out.
So now their Dorito side should be able to release now, as the snake side can also fills into the God. CJ Chamber here in the God as well, so we're mirrored up on the snake side, but he's looking to go for CEP, and he makes it. Looks like that Dorito side tower did not see him go in. He's still holding the snake gap. So if he's able to get into the 50 here, he might be able to get a shot on that Dorito tower for Colorado Blitz.
Yeah, Cheehan has to let his teammate know what's going on right now, as he knows he's there now. He's picked him up. Oh, unfortunately, he does take the shot from downfield.
As Chamber fills in the corner, he's not going to be able to come past the 50 now. We're going to see a little gunfight from the 50 to the snake corner.
Yeah, CJ Chamber, former pro player himself from Boom back in the day. So he's out here, Colorado Blitz, trying to help get this team to another finals appearance. Colorado Blitz did take a second place at the Mid-Atlantic Major in Philadelphia. So,
and we've got CEP coming into their snake
he
now.
just got to be careful. Pretty sure he just got shot in the pod pack. So might have been spray coming off the ground, but
as we've just got a kill out of the Dorito 2 for CEP.
Wow.
And it closes it out. Really
Great
good
job
closeout over here.
by number 37 from CEP. I believe it's number 5 with the Justin Timberlake blonde hair.
There we go.
I don't know.
And Cifuentes out there. Way to be.
There we go.
So we've got a 1-point game now.
And that's exactly what they need to do. Who's number 5 on CEP there? I'm gonna start calling him JT with that early 2000s blonde hair he's got going on. That's not blonde, that's bleach blonde, baby. So 1-point game now. CEP doing exactly what I thought they needed to do, right? Coming back, get on those aggressive guns, push up the center. So glad to see them finally getting back on their horse.
Yep, they have really brought the game back here. 1-point game in about 2 minutes. I did see those. Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, little transfuse action there. They came over and dropped off some. So I've been drinking them all day long. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
so,
I've got the tub of Pineapple Express back at the hotel.
Lucky you. Yeah, I was just I think this one is I can't remember what flavor this one is, but it's delicious. So that being said, though, what are your hopes and expectations? Obviously 2-0 on the day. Do you think 18 is probably gonna be the toughest match for you?
Yeah, we've got to take it 1 point at a time, but we're looking at going 1-0 against Veteran Militia and then 2-0 against 18. But really, if we do that, we should be top of our bracket, and that's what we need going into Sunday is getting as much advantages as we can. And I think we're really looking to maybe just test out our game plans in these next 2 matches. An opportunity to try some stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, Veteran Militia here getting shot out of the back. They do double up that can on the snake side, so love to see that move if they can get a kill. But it is 5-on-4 right now. So Seadogs the 5, the upper body advantage here.
Good fill to the corner for Veteran Militia.
Absolutely. So Veteran Militia storming down. Oh, but he gets caught. Too big of a bite there trying to get down the Doritos. So unfortunate turn of events here as that's going to be the second body they lose. I believe it's a 5-on-2 with Seadogs the body advantage, or I can see at least 3. So there's 3 players. So there's a player in the can. And as I say that, he gets shot in the move. So it is now a 5-on-2.
Yeah, I believe we've just got 2 here on the snake side for Veterans Militia. RC Seadogs really want this Mercy Rule win.
Yeah, they need the points margin right now. They're trying to get it. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one. Oh, as the corner player. Ooh.
He's asking for a check. He's just going to keep on playing, I think.
It's last point. Not really much here. He's got no more paint on his back either. So he's out of paint, battling with one other player next to him. He is going to take the final walk there, and Roll CC Dog's just going to give this last guy some paint. Oh, but he's going to get a minor penalty with no bodies to pull? I don't know what's going on here. So there's a minor pulled.
That's just a rough one for the Veteran Militia Bravo.
Yeah, so Veteran Militia, last player, Veteran Militia, pod pack hit, gets a minor penalty. That is going to end it, so Seadogs will not need to hang that last one as they will get it. So Seadogs will Mercy Rule Veteran Militia Bravo, so that will more than likely, Veteran Militia Bravo does have one more game left against you guys today, but that one will be strictly for pride as they will be 0-3 on the day. No chance of making Sunday. So that's a tough one, right? Love to see the growth and progression. Veteran Militia, amazing mission they have. 22 veterans every single day commit suicide. They are definitely out here trying to represent and show the support for those veterans as they all are combat veterans themselves. Phenomenal program. I think we're actually going to have the Veteran Militia representative out here tomorrow. So as you can see, afternoon brackets coming up. Austin Notorious, Phoenix Rising, Annapolis A-Team, Padres. We will see the conclusion of the CEP Colorado Blitz game. And before we get into any more of the afternoon brackets. So with that, that's a tough one for Veteran Militia as we're getting ready to go into this next point. So How's social media going, man? It seems to be going really good for you lately.
Yeah, it's been going pretty well lately. You know, just been working on the vlogs. We got a couple of videos lined up for the next couple of weeks to post, and then we've got this vlog, of course.
Dude, love all the videos, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I like all the content you put out as well, man.
I'm trying. Every time you have a new video come out, I always try to share it out as well on Instagram and just kind of grow it together. My favorite stuff is like the practices, especially you have that amazing barrel cam footage. Yep. And I always love the fact that, especially when you're playing locally, they have one video specifically where you just like shoot one guy in the pod pack, just like you don't put 10 in his head. You know, it's just like it's awesome to see you do that, especially at practice and some of this stuff, because there is a time and place for that, and I just think you're a wonderful ambassador for the sport.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get the content, but also I'm not trying to blow your head off at practice, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's awesome. GoPro Hero 9, really good footage.
There we go. Love it. All right, on the breakout here,
Sponsor
CEP gets shot in the leg, tries to dive it off. Unfortunately, refs catch him before he does it, so he's looking at himself going, dang, I thought I got it.
Yes. And they are down a point with 1:50 here left. We've got a running ref, and that's going to be a penalty. He throws his walkie-talkie as well with the yellow flag.
Hey, sometimes anything can become a flag. But great job by the Colorado Blitz player picking up the snake player for CEP, and through all the chaos, I think it's come down to a one-on-one.
Yeah, we've definitely got one in the Dorito side wedge for CEP. Oh, no, we have two for CEP. We have a Dorito 2 and a Dorito wedge.
Okay, and also there's two for Colorado Blitz as well. So there's got one in the insert to the snake and one in the tower. So I couldn't see that other body for CEP. So,
and CEP dies on the Dorito side over there. Now he filters into that 50 brick.
Manners gets caught. So
looked like he traded with that center tower, but I do not think that's going to be enough.
Yeah, so Colorado Blitz going to try to run this one in real quick. 60 seconds left, so not a lot of time. If I'm CEP, I'm toweling it right now. Trying to preserve as much time as possible. I think Verbecki was over there in the corner hiding. Yeah, so they toweled it. System must not have been working over there, so. Okay, so they're gonna put 60 seconds back, or so they're gonna go back to 60 seconds. So what happened was the team tried to towel it. So it looks like CEP tried to towel it exactly when the 60 seconds went off. So a little bit of a
glitch in the system,
a little bit of glitch there. So with that though, I mean, not done yet. You can definitely score 2 points on this field in 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it does seem like.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 59 seconds left.
Yeah, so we're joined by Hosky here on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
He'll be one of our special guests today as well. So again, if you're just now tuning in, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball. Here, joined by Jackson Frey, standout player for Blast Camp, quarterback of that team, big leader. And if you want to catch him, you can always go to Blast Camp. Wonderful field. I've been out there. You're always out there, man, running all the great events and helping out. And you have an amazing tournament series out there as well.
Yes. We just started it this year called the MAX, the Mid-American X-Ball League. We've got D4 and D5 right now. And we've got some unique bunkers. That's one of our draws, too, is we brought back the car wash, like the big brick with like the hump on it.
Oh, yeah, NPPL days.
We've got some of those cones that they use at the Millennium series, and we've got some mini X's as well. We're looking to get some more bunkers in there throughout the next couple seasons. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're just trying to bring back a good tournament series for the Midwest. Good facility, good refs, good paint. We're going to be shooting that Dynasty paint at the next event.
I heard.
I believe Blake Yarber is going to be out there with his Brute sunscreen. Yeah. So if you want to come check that out, it's not this next weekend, but the weekend after that at Blast Camp Paintball and Airsoft. So.
That's awesome, man. And just to give a quick shout out real quick, we do have this amazing BKI award. It's a customized powerhouse rig that we will be giving away to the most valuable player on the premier field. So again, all these teams out here, all these players, battling it out to be, see who's the best. So you can see it right now. Beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. So it's a fully customized, engraved blue color powerhouse rig. I'm super jealous because I love this color, and I can't get one. It actually says most valuable player on it, the BKI. So this is what everyone's fighting for right now, to try to get that powerhouse rig. Phenomenal rigs out there. They do a great job for us. So, and Blastcam, look at the Blastcam merch. Look at it. It looks so nice. That's awesome. Where can everybody pick up a Blastcam shirt?
Blastcam.com, Blastcam.shopify, or hit me up on Instagram for a jersey. All of our guys are selling their jerseys, so if you want any of those, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff.
Awesome. So we're getting into this breakout right now. So close game. 60 seconds left here between CEP and Colorado Blitz. So, CEP loses the body on the break. So great off the break shots by Colorado Blitz.
And Blitz stays in the pocket here. Now they attack that Dorito side. Really good play call to stay alive and get 2 kills, it looks like. Another one off the Dorito side. Another one off the Dorito side.
Ooh. So CEP player just peeled off another body. A
minor. That's a minor.
What is CEP is just absolutely wrecking their own day here.
They're going to get another point, and it looks like we're going to play another point here.
Yeah, we're going to play one more point here, but it's dwindling down, kind of too little too late here for CEP. They always seem to do this. They're beating themselves right now. I mean, Colorado Blitz is a phenomenal team. Second place in the last event, doing a great job, but I mean, I feel like I've seen more penalties with CEP the last 2 events than I've seen with any other team so far.
Yeah, a lot of penalties this game. And it's the minors that hurt. You know, it wasn't a lot of majors. It was just a couple minors in every point or every other point, and those will wear on you.
Yeah, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back at the start of this next point between CEP and Colorado. Welcome back, everybody. I am Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Jackson Craig from Blastcam. You will see Blastcam play a little later today, but he is helping me commentate in this set at beautiful Gaelic Park outside Chicago, Illinois. We are at the NXL Windy City Major. It's the 5th stop in the NXL event as the Ultimate's coming over telling us the player got shot in the hand and wiped it. Wow, so gross major, that's what happened there.
Okay.
That's a tough one there, as we've seen a couple of those. So I will say this, from our perspective here, refs doing a phenomenal job on this field, very consistent play calling, and I know all the players so far have been very happy. But as we hear on the breakout, so Colorado Blitz, 27 seconds left, they just got to hold on. Don't do anything crazy. CEP has to push.
And Blitz attacking the Dorito side, actually. They go all the way to the Dorito 4 over there. They get 2 kills on CEP, so they only have 2 bodies left now. Oh, and Blitz gets a minor. And we're going to stop the clock for another penalty here. It does look like we're under 10 seconds, so we might not play it.
Now, this may be a swing point here.
Yeah, they did stop the clock, so it looks like we've got something going down. I saw a minor get thrown, then maybe another penalty.
Trying to figure out here what happened as
we've got
penalty thrown. Trying to figure out right now, because here's the thing: if the penalty is on Colorado Blitz, if it's on Colorado Blitz, then that may be a swing point for CEP, which will be 4 to 5 with 11 seconds left to go.
So
if the penalty's on CEP and it stops the clock, it becomes 6 to 3 with 11 seconds left. Kind of no point to play out the rest of that.
Yeah.
So
we may have a chance here, though. Looks like Blitz wants to play another point. They're out on the box. Ref's still talking here.
So it looks like they're going to go ahead. So the Blitz players that are on the field right now, they don't know what's going on, so they're going to go ahead and stand at the start box and see if they need to hit the buzzer or not. So the rest of the bodies have walked off. 2 bodies are staying on and winning really quick points here. I mean, little meeting happening there. They're talking about what's going on. So as you can see there are several referees on the field. So amazing experience here. Keeping the field as clean and as safe as possible for play. But on top of that, so there's a head ref there who's in the red and white. He threw a look penalty. So yellow penalties are you and your buddy goes. Red penalties are you and 2 of your buddies go. But under 60 seconds, the penalty is assessed. Major penalty is assessed, and there's no bodies to pull. It is an automatic swing point. And then on top of that, there's also an ultimate as well. So the ultimate, they call him the ultimate because he is the ultimate say. He is the head ref of all
Blitz,
head refs.
real quick.
Paintball Planet Eclipse, GI Sports, HK Army, Lone Wolf, Paintball.com, Die Paintball, Die Paintball, Nick Sloviak actually came in and gave us a DSR with a mechanical frame on it. They're coming out in October. Really cool. So,
nice, yeah.
Sub Air and DLX Technologies. Everybody has a great booth out here, so make sure to check out all our sponsors. Again, if you have missed anything, you can go ahead and share this out to everybody. If you're watching it now, leave a comment down below. We try to get to all the comments as well as we're watching this live. And if you're in the local area, stop by. I mean, Chicago is one of the biggest NXL events we have, the biggest paintball tournaments all season long. So if you can stop by and see all the amazing booths we have a great trade show going on right now, amazing food. So stop by here at Gaelic Park. You'll see the amazing layout we have here. And yeah, it's an awesome time. So if you can't, and you're joining us live, thank you so much. We'll be streaming all weekend long, live and free on the NXL Premier Field, which is a beautiful Pro Shar field. So, Jackson, what are you looking forward to so far from a fan perspective on the Pro Field? You see anything good over there that you happy to see?
I didn't see it, but I heard the Infamous and Damage game was pretty good. I heard all the fans cheering. It looked like Infamous squeaked it out, so that looked like a good game to go rewatch. NYX avoiding relegation, making Sunday over there, it looks like.
Yeah,
I think they're 3-1.
Right now.
Yeah, that's big. And then also Dynasty, I think they went 1-1 yesterday, so see if they can pick it up. I saw they lost to Diesel late yesterday. Sun was coming down. It was like 6:30. They were still playing. So
good look for Diesel there. All the lower ranked teams in pro right now looking really good, getting those spots and making Sunday. So love to see that.
yeah, you can see the drive and the urgency to the teams that don't want to get relegated. You can see that there was a little bit of a fire kicked underneath them to really do good and get out of that last place.
Absolutely. So looks like the penalty, as we're looking right now, is going to be assessed on Blitz. Blitz is going to be starting down a body. I mean, I understand Blitz is a little upset about this right now, as they feel like they should not be starting down a body.
Yeah.
It's 11 seconds left. You're up by 2. It's 4-6. I don't necessarily know if I'd be complaining right now about this.
Yeah, it looks like they are about to start with 4, and they're trying to say that they don't need to start down any. They're trying to yell over here for something.
Yeah, that's all the chaos that goes on right now. That's the thing. This is very exciting. It's very emotional. Also, everyone right now just wants to play as much paintball as possible. So, yeah, if you can, we have this amazing VIP area. So if you're watching from your phone in the local area, you want to stop by. We have a great VIP covered tent area over here. You can watch all the action in. I mean, standing room only. The Premier Field drawing a lot of eyeballs, a lot of attention. Sidelines on both sides filled up. The nice thing is you could go back and forth. You could watch some pro matches. You can watch some semi-pro matches and just kind of bounce back and forth. And if you don't get a chance to come out here and missing the action, we will be in Kissimmee, Florida, World Cup at the end of the year, which is the last event. So a lot of storylines developing right now, as there is a race between Blastcamp, PB Fit, Notorious, and Chicago Distortion to try to get that top spot. So if you win the series, you earn a pro spot. And you guys were pretty close last year, weren't you? Top 5?
Yeah, I believe we got 5th last year, so kind of, didn't do so well World Cup and kind of screwed us over, but looking to, really close it out this year.
Yeah, you guys are, 10 points away or less than that from the first place spot?
It's close. Yeah, it's close. It really comes down to, whoever wins this event and then World Cup, because I believe World Cup's double points. So, we just got to close it out.
You guys won the Lone Star event, correct? You won Philly.
Yes.
And then what was going on, California? How'd you guys place in California?
We got 3rd in California. So we lost to Paintball Fit in the semifinals, and then we ended up taking 3rd.
And then Paintball Fit went on, and they lost to the Manawha Titans.
To the Titans, yes.
So just that little bit of a difference positioning 2nd to 3rd is kind of what's kept them above you so far. So definitely everyone in the comments section right now wants to see a PB Fit Blastcamp finals. That's the big thing is we keep asking, online and through social media. I've asked on Let's Talk Paintball a couple times, who do you want to see in the semi-pro finals? And it's big favorites to win are you and PB Fit. So, but I think there's a couple teams out here. Phoenix Rising's looking really well. Team's looking really good. I mean, they're definitely are some teams out there that could kind of be the surprise, getting into Sunday.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising, coached by my boy Kuchar, with Brandon Unger, and they've got some talent over there. So they definitely could be good. We'll see this afternoon bracket with us, A-Team, Padres. We'll see who, there's a lot of rotations that could come out of this afternoon bracket of who's the number 1 seed, who's the number 2 seed. So definitely going to be interesting out here. We'll see if this point ever starts. But
we'll take the timeout right now
we're good.
Goes on. So what's going on with Kuchar? Why is he no longer with Blastcamp?
It's a little bit of a weird situation. As he used to play with us, and then he moved out to Arizona.
That's what I heard.
And he was supposed to play this event with them, prior commitments and everything, and we were cool with that. And then I believe he hurt his knee, so that's why he's coaching. He's definitely coaching him up well, giving him some good direction. But yeah, he used to be on the team. He used to be a big part of when we were going up the divisions in D3 and everything. He helped us win D3 Chicago in 2018. So he's a big part of our team. He's a real smart guy, and definitely coaching them up. They're 2-0, and we'll see how they do today. So, but yeah, he's a good guy. He was wearing our shirt when he was coaching, and I said, if we play each other, you can't wear the shirt, you know?
Yeah, he actually,
that's just...
he turned it inside out.
Yeah, he turned it inside out. I saw that.
Yeah, yesterday. So, yeah, I was excited to see him. Obviously, right now in this match, as we're getting into the 10 seconds, there's 21 seconds left in this match. CEP's only hope right now is that Colorado Blitz will take 2 penalties, but Colorado Blitz is going to hold up. CEP full court press right now.
Oh, Evan Manners all the way.
Oh, wow. Evan Manners goes all the way. He's going to... Oh, I think he gets it. I think he gets it with 10 seconds left. We'll see.
That's a 10-second point right there.
Oh, I don't know if he's going to get it. Ref's looking. Let's see if we get the thumbs up. Checking for any hits. So, in a situation like this, they're okay, this might be a dirty hang. They are calling the head ref over to see if that is a hit. Now, it may be a situation. Evan Manners really trying to sell it right now. Really trying to sell it. Walking through. Unfortunately, the ref right now.
Grabbing him by the mask.
Looking at his mask. Okay, they're already getting the thumbs up, so they're going to call
Okay.
Okay, so CEP just scored a 10-second point, making it a 1-point game with 10 seconds left here on the clock. This could be the upset right now, as Colorado Blitz looked like they were going to take this, as they were had a dominant performance all match long. But if CEP can do that again, they tie it up.
Mm-hmm.
And they go from potentially being mercy ruled all the way to tying it up.
Yeah, that's going to be a big comeback, and this is big on the point spread too. I heard you talking about point spread earlier today. That's big, in these afternoon brackets when people are trying to figure out what's they're going to be their placing, the second seed, the first seed, what's going on there. This was a big point spread at one point, and now it's a 1-point game with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and I believe for semi-pro, it is only going to be the top 2 from each bracket. No wild cards. This tournament. So
every point is important out here.
Every point of this tournament is important, as on the pro field, it's the top 2 from every bracket plus 2 wild cards, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And traditionally, if we have more teams, we do have a wild card spots. But yeah, I mean, Evan Manners, absolutely savage move up the center.
Yeah.
Not only taking 2 bodies with him, but then on top of that, hanging the flag. You can see the excitement there he had as he just growled and kind of yelled into the air with all of that happiness and excitement that he got. So you can see Colorado Blitz, a lot of those guys coming out with no pods in their pod packs, only 10 seconds. There's no need for the extra weight and hard spots to get hit. So look for the same thing. Full court press down the center. Let's see if CEP can do it over again.
Yeah, and we'll see if Manners can fill right up the middle, because he was just running and gunning all the way up there.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think? Oh, they don't have time for this. They got to go.
Oh, he makes it to the 50. No, he gets clipped.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I feel bad.
Colorado Blitz is going to pull this one out.
heartbreaker loss after such a tough fight. Coming back, CEP walking heads down, looking dejected, not very happy. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know looking off the top of my head where that's going to put CEP at, but I think that might hurt them for the rest of the day unless they get another big win. So great job by Colorado Blitz to hold them off. So Colorado Blitz is going to take the victory here, 6-5 over CEP, as Rural City Seadogs will beat Veteran Militia in the Mercy Rule 6-1. So again, thank you so much to my special guest, Jackson Frey, for tuning in with us and helping come commentate. Good luck at Blast Camp today.
Thank you.
Let's Talk Paintball. You can find me at Let's Talk Paintball on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the places. Where can everyone find you at in Blast Camp?
Jackson Frey _ on Instagram, then Jackson Frey on Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. So.
All right, awesome. So again, thank you so much for everybody tuning in. We're going to take a quick commercial break and get back with more action this afternoon. See you soon.
See ya.